One of the best things we've ever done as a band is with Road to Revolution, we let the fans pick and vote and decide on the name of the actual album itself. In the past, we have gone through a lot of infighting, a lot of disagreement, lots of
philosophy,
sleepless nights picking titles such as Frat Party at the Pancake Festival, and
that's what happens when we finally just give up.
Meteora was kind of a give up too, to be honest. Meteora naming that wasn't easy either, but we've never had an easy time naming things. There's 6 guys. It's impossible to make everybody happy unless you let the fans vote. I think they did a great job. Road to Revolution, I think, is a great name for the CD DVD, and it was painless for us, so I loved that process. Road to Revolution, when we were working on it, we did do some stuff with Jay-Z again. Having him out at Milton Keynes Bowl with us was great. I think for us, from the very beginning, working with Jay, we really clicked well, because he's an easy guy to be around and get to know, but also because his work ethic is really, really solid. And so getting the opportunity to meet up with him again and do some songs with him again, not only in London for the first time, but for a crowd of 50,000 was really, really awesome.
Yeah. There are a couple songs in our set that really get the crowd going, and I think the biggest response still to this day is One Step Closer. For some reason, like, we start playing that song and everybody just goes bonkers. I think Giving Up will kind of maybe get to that point one day too, just because they're both such high energy songs, and they're a lot of fun to play too and bang your head too. So the One Step Closer is definitely the king of crowd motivators. There's some staples that I personally enjoy playing. I like doing From the Inside. I like performing One Step Closer. But there's a lot of usually almost all the new stuff I really get excited about. You know, when Meteora came out, I was excited to play the new stuff on that record, and now with Minutes to Midnight. Watching people's reaction from the beginning of the touring cycle for Shadow of the Day, and they never heard the song before, compared to in front of 50,000 people who have been listening to that song or as a single for a long time. It's pretty amazing, you know. When we first started playing, Shadow of the Day was kind of like people were like paying attention to what the song was. They probably hadn't heard it before, and the reaction was kind of very stale, compared to that was like 50,000 people who were singing along, and they all screamed when the song started, and everybody was very excited because it was familiar to them. I think that's the most interesting kind of perspective we get as a band.
I really enjoy playing The Little Things Give You Away as well. That song, as far as from a big perspective, I think that song is very different than anything we've done on previous albums. And to be able to play that live and incorporate that into a set, I think it's just a different dynamic. And for us, I think it's kind of a chance to change gears a little bit. In addition, I actually get to sing on that one live, so that's
a highlight.
Get to bless the mic.
It's a highlight of the show.
It's Chester's favorite moment. Admit it.
It is.
He doesn't play bass at all, so if he did, that would be my favorite moment. Remember that.
Well, maybe we should do that sometime.
Maybe like for my birthday.
Okay. I'll come over and play a little bass solo for you.
That would be sweet. Twilight, I've seen the trailers for it and things like that. I actually read the book as well, just as far as like figuring out a way if it was going to work for that movie. I think that our placement in the movie is like second in the end credits, so it's not necessarily in the movie, and they're not using it for any promotion or anything like that. But it will be included in the soundtrack, and I think that movie, from what I've seen, it looks dope. So I'm hoping they do with it what I think they can, and it could be really, really huge. Could be huge.
Huge, which is actually bigger than huge.
It's huge without the H.
It's so big there's not enough room for the H.
It's too big. The H doesn't fit.
Yeah.